Hello and welcome to Grind Slime TV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're heading down to Costa Rica, where we're going to be checking out death metalers Ordo Caper and their album Aphorisms of Baneful Arts, allegedly. Very cool record. This is one of those ones that I'm constantly seeing in bargain bins on different distros and whatnot. It's always like loads of money off. They can't seem to give this album away for some reason. I don't know why, because it is really cool. It's nothing like overly unique, but it's a little different to everything else that's getting thrown around. Got 8 tracks there of yummy goodness. There's the peeps there. I believe they're only a 2-piece now. They were a 3-piece. The classic sort of lineup, bass and vocals, with a guitarist and a drummer, as you all want to do. For those of you who like your colourful things, we've got like this sort of blue, green, yellowy splatter type thing going on. I can't really pick up the colours too well. It looks cream on the camera, but it's actually a really vibrant yellow. It's really nice. But you know, I'm normally a black vinyl guy, but you get what you're served sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with it. It looks nice, you know, it's cool. Something a bit different, isn't it? Got your lyric sheet. It comes with it. I'll insert very cool artwork as well. The artwork, I believe, is all done by their guitarist as well. So that's always really cool. Oh, shush. No, you shush. So I've got all that sort of stuff going on. Now, when it comes to the lyrics in here, it's a lot of it is in broken English, which is, you know, fine, because, you know, like we always say on this show, they probably speak better English than I do, whatever their language is, you know, across the board. In this particular instance, it would be Hispanic, isn't it? In Costa Rica, do they speak Spanish or something of Portuguese, maybe, something like that. But with that being said, it's loaded with typos as well, so that seems like something that could have been avoided, but ultimately, who gives a fuck? But you know, this is a review, so you get what you get. So that's all good as well. Now, let's talk about the music, the important thing. The music is awesome. Like I say, there's 8 tracks there. You got 36 minutes, I think it is, worth of tunes. Nice sort of time going on. And what I really like about this is that you can tell what bands have influenced them. You know, so if you collectively like bands like Incantation, Gorgasm, Anal Vomit, Hate Eternal, you know, that kind of a thing going on, you sort of sarcophagos and whatnot, then this is definitely something I think you could get on with. And what I love about this as well is the production. There's no double tracking on here or anything. They've literally recorded, because all 3 of them do vocals as well. Like 2 of them do backing and one of them, or whichever one's who, does the lead vocals. But they all do their bit. But you know, it's just drums, a bass track, a guitar track, and their vocal tracks. So it's really raw recording, but everything has been produced to the point where everything is visible, and everyone plays really well too. They've got that classic sort of, you know, when they play a solo, for example, they haven't tracked a guitar underneath it. What you've got is the bass and the drums chugging away in the background. It sounds really primitive. I really like it, but everything cuts through so you can hear everything. Kick drums, ride bells, you know, overhead cymbals, the bass, everything is really clear, but with a very old school recording sound. And it works with the style of music really well, because it's really complicated music, but it's played quite sloppily in places. So, but it just sounds the way bands are supposed to sound. So I really dig it for that reason. My one real complaint about this, you know, shitty pedantic typos aside, and again, that's not a language barrier. This seems like something that just seems to get very much overlooked, like words being repeated and having, it's just normal, silly shit like that. Doesn't really matter, but we're talking about packaging, so before someone in the comments starts crying, just know I do agree with you, but this is a review. So some of the stuff you guys say down there, Jesus Christ. I know old fucking Justin Orville feels now when he says don't take me out of context, because it happens. But yeah, my one complaint about this really is the song Goat Command, which is the second song on here. And the first half of the song, or like 2/3, is really, really good. And then they do that sort of sarcophago thing where they go into the funeral march. And so many other bands have done it as well. But with this one, it's sort of just, it goes on a bit too long to the point where it's sort of, I don't know, I feel like it outstays its welcome a little bit. But apart from that, the rest of it's like really, really good. And you've got the really cool song on here. It's really quirky, is Incinerator, which no is not a Slaughter cover. But it's just got a few little off the wall bits in it that sort of give it a bit of tongue in cheek, and you know, but by no means nothing to sort of nothing juvenile about it either. It's just very, it's a cool one. You know, every track has its own sort of identity. Like Abominations Prevail, that's got a really cool bit towards the end. I believe it's that one where it's got the double kick blasts going, and it is fucking ferocious. Like really, really very Hate Eternal-esque kind of sound going on there, really good. And then you've got Winged Eviscerated Eye. That seems to be the slower one. The sort of doom track for the well, I say doom track, it's as death as it comes. Still got its fast bits as we all do, but you know, it's still that very, oh yeah, that nastiness. And then the very last track, Pestilence Raged, is a good 8 minutes long. I think it's like 8 minutes 20 or something. 8 minutes 21, maybe. I don't remember. But yeah, that's a really good one as well. And it's cool when your death metal bands make songs that long that don't, you know, take the piss. Like, as much as I like Vital Remains, some of their songs that are like 8 minutes, it's like, mate, you had a fucking awesome 4.5 minute song, and you just stretched it out to 8 minutes just so you could have a song that lasted 8 or 9 minutes or whatever. Just to the point where it gets so repetitive that it's just like, oh, okay, we've heard this riff 6 times now. You know, just, yeah, please, cool. Whereas on this, not a problem. Really cool stuff. Ordo Caper from Chile. Well, not Chile, sorry. It's Costa Rica. That's on me. And but yeah, they've also got a split with Anal Vomit that I've got. That's good fun. That's worth getting hold of. But yeah, if you see this around, don't sleep on it. Yeah, it may not look like your sort of thing, but it may surprise you. You never know. So get on it, make it happen. It's on Spotify, YouTube, all that lot. But yeah, wicked stuff. There's some Denkelheit Productions in 2020. Yeah, oh, Denkelheit Produktionen. That's right. Yeah, from Germany, I believe. I think they're a noise label now. I think they put out a few records. Another one they put out was Blasphemous Putrefaction. That's a wicked album too. We'll get that another day. But yeah, definitely worth your time. Came out in 2020. And yeah, support the underground. Give them a tear. See what happens, isn't it?